Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of, a new episode, and back in business to Planet Origami. So, for today, we're gonna make, for the first time ever, and the most simplest thing ever, on this YouTube channel, the Origami Crane. So, it's really easy to make. It's one of the most simplest things, and one of the most recognizable creations that people know of when it comes down to origami. So, as you can see, there are a few modifications to my room. The origami's up on the wall, and I have a few other things such as the Funko Pops. So let's get started with today's video. So for the first step, you're going to go from the corner to the opposite end, just like this. So you'll bring this corner to this corner to create a cross in the middle, just like this. And then you're going to do the same exact thing on the other side. So you're going to flip it over, or just rotate it, and you're going to do the same from this corner to that corner, right along this line, and we'll create another fold to make an X. There we go. So then we're going to flip it over, and again, this is if you want the crane to have its blue side showing, just like this. And if you want its white side showing, then you do it on the other side, and it just looks the exact same. So here we go, flip it over, and you're going to fold from this edge to the other to create a plus. So we're going to do the same thing down here to the top. So we're going to fold across. There we go. And then we're going to turn it and do the same thing. There we go. So now, as you can see, we have the blue side on this one and the white side right here, and all these corners are sticking up to point up like this. What we're going to do is we're basically going to bring all the corners together and flatten it out, but for an easier description, we'll bring this corner straight down so that we're folding this just like that, and we're going to leave this open, try to keep this part open, because then we're going to fold this part down just like that. And then you're going to do the same thing right here. So fold this part down and in half, and then you just flatten it out. Just like that. So now we're going to bring this edge down to the middle, and same with the other side. Just like this. And this is the exact same beginning steps, just like the dragon. There we go. It's a little bit tricky. It's kind of dark in here. That works out. So here you can see the creases a lot better. And so for this step, you're going to lift up this bottom flap just like that, and you're going to make sure that everything else stays down. So you're just bringing this first flap up, and you're going to fold these creases inwards. So along those creases, you're just going to fold it in, and this bottom crease right here, you're just going to fold along it, just like that. And then you're going to fold on this line, that crease, just like that. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to lift it up, and it's better if you flatten it out right here. And you can see that you can't bring it up any further past this point. So that's exactly, it makes it easier to do this. So if you fold it down, just like that. So you have a kind of kite looking thing, I don't know. So we'll leave this down, or you can leave it up. It helps for future steps. Okay, so we're gonna flip it over and you're gonna do the same exact thing that we did on the other side. And if you want to see the steps slower, you can rewind the video because I'm gonna be doing these a little bit quick. One side done. Same with the other. And with this side, you're also going to lift it up. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to fold from this edge down to the middle. Same with the other side. So it's just like that other step that we have after we made the base. So we're just going to fold it up just like that. And then on the other side, same thing. So this edge to the middle. And if either side doesn't match perfectly, that's all right. You don't have to really worry about that because it probably won't mess anything up on how the crane looks. But if you're a perfectionist like me when it comes down to folding, then you might want to go back on a few steps and see what you did wrong. So there we go. You're going to do the same thing and flip it over. So you're going to fold it down to the middle. Flip it to the other side. Fold it down to the middle. I have a few bubbles in here. It's kind of getting a little bit annoying to me. So we're gonna fold this in half. As you can see, you have this. You should have what it looks like right here. So you're just going to fold this in, not the whole thing, just this flap. So it's easier if you put your fingers in between them, just like this. Then you fold in half, the whole thing. And same with the other side. Just gonna press down in the middle and fold it in half. And then right here, you're going to lift up these flaps, on both sides, as high as it can go. And you wanna make sure that you don't yank on it if it's not going any higher, because that's where it's gonna stop, and it should match up with all the others. Just like that. Same with the other side. And then you're going to fold it back in half to where it was originally. So fold it in half. Everything in there. Same with the other side. Fold it in half. And now you're going to fold again down to as far as you can the wings. But you don't want to pull down again because these 2 points are stopping you. And you don't want to press down on these wings and make a tight fold, because then you also want the wing to go up for the crane to give it some detail. But if you don't mind just folding it right away and straight down, then go ahead and do that. But it's just to add a few details. Now you get to decide whichever side you want to be the head or the tail. What I like deciding is the most perfect one to be the head and the other one to just be the tail. Because it's harder to do ones with a side that looks just like this, how it's all bent and inwards, because you'll see. So at the tail, you want to bring it out, you just kind of pull down. And you're going to do the same thing with the head. With the tail, it's preferable if you bring it so that the points right here match up with the tail, or you can put it in or out more, just depending on how you like it. And then you squeeze down at the bottom right here. Same with the head. You pull down, and again this bottom part's going to open up and you're going to flatten it down to how you like it. And this one, it's preferable if you don't really bring it out super far so the tail's out further, then the head, and let me bring up the tail a little bit more, and the head goes out just a little bit. And then you're going to squeeze down at the bottom. And here we go, we're going to make the head. And this is the final step of the whole entire crane. Pretty easy so far, right? So now you're going to press down at the top, just like this. And this is to get your crane's head. So right now you have this little knife-looking structure, or yeah, whatever it looks like. And you're going to press down at the top, place a finger under it to give it some support. And once you do, you can see that you already kind of have your face, but to give it so it doesn't shoot straight up, you're going to press these two sides together. Just like that. My sides are a little bit unequal, so let me fix that real quick. And it's better if you just put the head a little bit down lower. And if yours doesn't, then that's alright, but... Okay, so now you are so close to finish. All you need to do is do the beak. So now you have this pointed thing and it doesn't make it look very nice. So all you need to do is just fold it up a little bit, just the tip, into its face right there. And then you just squeeze it down. And there you go, you finished your origami crane. Hey guys, and thank you so much for watching today's video. I've really enjoyed making this origami crane right over here. This origami creation was really fun to make, and I really enjoyed creating it with you guys and teaching you guys how to make it. And I'm really excited that I'm getting back into making origami videos, and it just feels really good to just get back into the swing of things and making more videos. And if you really enjoyed today's video, please subscribe, like the video, and share to all your friends if they want to know how to make an origami crane, and share the YouTube channel if they want to know how to make any other origami creations. And I have a lot of upcoming videos to make, but if you want any suggestions for future video, I'll take out from my schedule and I'll definitely put in what you guys want to see. So I'll see you guys next time on Planet Origami.